Hi guys, so my name is Paula and I'm going to be doing a video diary reviewing Season 15, Episode 2 of The Biggest Loser. Some of the things I'm going to be talking about are the techniques they use, some considerations to think about when working with obese clients, as well as putting the personal training. So first off, the techniques. I really am not a fan of The Biggest Loser, and it's mainly because of the techniques they use. I'm dead against the weekly weigh-ins. I think it puts way too much pressure on the competitors and it promotes rapid weight loss that isn't sustainable. So I'm not a fan of that. I'm also not a fan of the fat shaming. You're taking these overweight folks, putting them in really unflattering shorts. The women are in their sports bras, the men are shirtless, and you're putting them on a scale in front of the entire world and having them weigh in. I don't like this. I think it's degrading. And it's also putting them in a negative headspace, which is counterintuitive to where we want them to be. We don't want them to be thinking negative about themselves. We want them to be thinking that they are worth something to improve enough for a better life. And so putting them in a negative headspace is not where we want them to be when they're going down the journey to overall wellness. So I'm not a fan of that. I'm also not a fan of Jillian Michaels, and I'm not sure it's just her, but a lot of her techniques about climbing on her competitor's back when they're on the treadmill or strapping these resistance bands around them when they're running. I just do not think it's necessary. These are rather heavy individuals who are working out, having enough troubles moving around their weight. They don't need to be moving around my weight or extra resistance. They just need to be moving, and that will give them enough challenge to get some gains. It will get them to where they need to be to eventually get to the point where they can add extra resistance. So that leads into some of the precautions to be taken when you're working with obese clients. You don't want them to be doing high impact exercises such as jumping and or running for sustained amounts of time because their joints are already used. They're already under excess strain because of all the extra weight they're carrying around. So there's no need to add extra weight. They have enough there already to be throwing around and working to get some muscle gain. So that is one thing. However, they do putting personal training really well. They know their clients. They know if they're having a bad day. They know when they need a break. They know how to talk to them and build rapport. They'll take them aside and say, ask them what's going on in their head and try to get to the bottom of these roadblocks that they're reaching. And I think that's excellent. Every trainer needs to adopt this principle because you really do need to gear your program towards the individual client. You need to ask where they want to go, what's going to stop them from getting there, and you need to plan accordingly. So I really enjoy that, and I think it's great. So those are some of my opinions. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.